Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host and bartender, Eric Tenkar. I am currently at the Westin Hotel. It is Wednesday night, just after 11. We've been without power now for about 30 minutes. Yes, we're adding a new level to our roleplay here at the North Texas RPG Con. Oh my God, as I say that the power came back, you can hear that they were estimating a 2 o'clock return to power. We got power back after a little bit over half an hour. Wow, I was going to be doing some real deep end podcast here. Well, I guess I'll return in the morning. But for now, we had a little extra excitement here. Folks, I shall return.
Hey Eric, Tim Shorts here from Gothridge Manor. You suck. Hope you have a great time though. Glad you got made there safe. I'm so jealous of you guys. Maybe some year, maybe next year I'm going to look into it and see if maybe I can make it down there one of these years and hang out with all you guys. Then I won't have to hate you guys. You know? It'd be a nice change, but hopefully get some good gaming in and you'll have to share some pictures and all the events of what's going on down there. So, all right guys, take care. Have fun, Eric.
Hey, folks. Good morning. It is now Thursday morning. You caught my little bit at the beginning of this podcast about the power outage last night. First off, Tim Shorts, yes, you should be here. Hopefully next year. Maybe we can give you a power outage on your first night, too. In all seriousness, folks, I spent Wednesday, we got here early. Our flight arrived 45 minutes early, so I got to the hotel pretty much before my flight was supposed to land. And it's been a nonstop meet and greet with people in the OSR that I haven't seen, some since last North Texas, others since Gary or Game Hole. And North Texas is a very special con. By the way, if you hear that plane going overhead, these planes are flying right by my window as they are landing. I guess it's like being back at home during a Mets game when they reroute planes over my house. But I digress. North Texas, if you're going to go to only one OSR con, and you want a chance to meet and greet people like Frank Metzner, Tim Kask, Matt Finch, Bill Webb. Oh my God. I could go on and on, but the difference with this con than other cons is that because you only have 450 people, you have an opportunity to talk to some people that you at other cons aren't going to get an opportunity to talk to, because when you've got 1,500 people or more, that's an awful lot of people trying to meet and greet and shake hands with personalities in your hobby. And here it's the atmosphere is much more relaxed. Last night, the power went out. I was, I would say I was sitting with James Bond. I think James had a long day. So James was with us in a physical presence, but I do believe he slept throughout most of the power outage. But I was talking with Rich LeBlanc of New Big Dragon Games, and he actually had suggested that we should podcast. And I was getting ready to do so when the power had come back on. And I have a few other offers from people that are at the convention to appear on this podcast. So we will either do some recordings here at the con or do some recordings shortly after returning. But it is very much a wonderful thing. Now, if you haven't, I'm sure you saw yesterday's, or listened to yesterday's podcast, and if you saw the associated artwork with it, I have the original pen and ink that goes to the cover of Swords in Which We Continue Light. James Shields also gave me the original of a piece of artwork I got for backing his first Kickstarter. And it is literally an amazing piece of work. It is your favorite bartender. I'm assuming that you listen to this. There aren't too many bartenders in the OSR, or at least people that run an online tavern. And Tenkar the Dwarf, my God, even my wife was like, that is you as a dwarf. And a fantasy getup. It is really awesome. I'm going to include this with the image on the podcast when it goes live in a bit. So, yeah. Today, if you're at the con, I have nothing planned aside for helping out at the Frog God booth. For those that are looking for Thad's OSR patches, both Bad Mike's booth, the Frog God booth, and myself, as I'm wandering around the place, will have patches for sale. They are $5 a pop. We are splitting profits between the tavern and the con. I spoke with Bad Mike about that. So from these patches, Thad gets back his cost plus enough to do another run of patches. So there's not out of pocket on his end. And we get some money toward the con. And we get some money to support the tavern. So it's a win-win. They are beautiful patches. We've got 200 here at the con. So grab them while you can. Grab them while you can. Like I said, last night I probably would have been up a lot later if it wasn't for that that power outage. Once the power came back, I looked at Rach and she looked at me and she's like, "You want to go back up?" I'm like, "Let's go up while we can." So now, if I can get a few recordings in today, this might just be the first episode to go live today. North Texas might, depending on how the scheduling goes and how well we can record from the phone of more than one person. And in person, I know how you can do it by calling in, but we'll see how well this phone records when I've got more than just me talking into it. I will say this, if you're not here, I wish you were. I truly do. It is just a wonderful way to get away. And you do feel like you're with extended family. Again, I enjoy all three of the big old school cons. But when I say enjoy them, I mean I look forward to them and I wouldn't miss them for the world. But North Texas, this is my 5th time. And it really does feel like you're coming home. And that's something special. All right, folks. I'm keeping this one, again, relatively short. Like I said, might have more episodes, another episode possibly going up today. We shall see how that works out. We live from North Texas. Remember, right now, I'm just staring at my hotel room window on the 10th floor, remarking that I'm in Texas, where the temperature now is probably at 7:24 in the morning local time. It's probably 10 degrees warmer than it's ever going to hit today in New York. Figure that one out. And another plane comes over. But even if I was wearing my glasses, I probably couldn't have told which one that was. Damn close. All right. God bless. Stay safe. And thank you. Thank you for listening. If you have voicemails or comments, please leave them. If you've got feedback or a review you want to leave on iTunes, please do. It always helps. And perhaps I'll talk to you sooner than we both expect. In a bit. Later.